What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a bit of a guide for the new game mode Resonant Battles, and I'm going to be giving you guys free to play, no skill inheritance solutions of course, because the enemies do not change in this game mode. Now, this is a pretty pay to win game mode, I would say. Pay to win not in the sense that you need merge units to beat these enemies, because you do not. It's incredibly easy. It will take like 2 minutes to beat this map. But the pay to win aspect comes in the scoring. So basically you need a resonance hero or harmonized hero basically, like Summer Mia for example. So that will boost up your score, and the merges are also required on that harmonized hero. So if you ideally have 2 + 10 merge harmonized heroes, then that is the max ceiling that you could possibly get. But for most free-to-play players, we're not really going to be able to +10 merge even one of these, because most of them are going to be seasonal as it is, and even getting one copy is going to be really like expensive if you were not already wanting that unit. So in my opinion, it really isn't worth it to just pull for the harmonized hero for this game mode, because harmonized heroes only have a role in this game mode and limited hero battles, that's it. They don't even have a dual skill built into their harmonized effect where they could score high in arena. So like very selective purpose. So in this video I'm going to be giving you guys some free to play solutions. Now I do have 2 accounts, so I basically test out all of these solutions on the first account, burn all of my attempts, and then on my free to play account I've got some attempts left, so I can show you guys that. And I wouldn't say this is a very fun game mode. It's really short, it doesn't last long at all. So let's begin with advanced, and this is going to be my first solution. So I've got Summer Ilger here. So we have the restriction of heroes and Radiant Dawn units. Summer Ilger is a Tempest Trial unit, so is New Year Air. You need to have speed +3 on your New Year Air. And Peony is of course excellent free to play unit. So Peony needs to have absolutely nothing, and Air also needs to have absolutely nothing. So these are 2 of your best units for heroes part basically. And by having units from these games, they do get bonus stats, and that's what is going to be helping us a lot. So let's begin with advanced, and like 310 is basically the max score that we free-to-play players can reach if you don't have any kind of like harmonized hero basically. So let us begin.
So hot.
Now I'll explain what you have to do. The main aim of this game mode is to not take out these inflated enemies, not at all. Your aim is to just kill these 6 thieves, that's it. That's it. You do not have to engage with the Sirius, who has got lull attack speed. And you don't really have to deal with these. Now, Gale Force strats don't really work in this game mode, because all of these units have these kind of secret seals, where if you defeat them, they will give you +1 special cooldown, kind of like Pulse Smoke, but only for that attacker. So that makes it pretty annoying, and trenches are here. So if you have a Summer Mia, then you could definitely replace New Year Air with a Summer Mia. So we're gonna be starting off by basically having our Air go over here and just breaking this obstacle, I guess.
Ready.
And we're gonna be dancing, and we're gonna be taking out this green thief who has got infantry boots. So you could use the arena assault items, but you get them from this map itself, so you have to use them right now. And that's really good, and that actually helps us a lot. So you could definitely experiment quite a bit. So you want to take out this thief, get the infantry boots right here. And because Peony is in this cardinal direction, Air does get 46 speed, and that is exactly enough to double this green thief.
Out with the old.
So we double this guy, we take him out.
I got it.
And Summer Ilger also gets 46 speed, which is, you know, enough to double these guys, of course. And all of these can just move 1 space, and these thieves don't have any kind of weapon. So remember, we got the infantry boots last time by defeating that thief. So we can use that right now. We're gonna use it. And we're gonna target this thief who has got Dancer's Veil.
I got it.
So we can double this guy, get Dancer's Veil, and simply use that. So we get that, and now we can attack this red thief. But before that, we can also get some other items like the special item and this horn seal basically. So we can go ahead and take out this blue thief. And now we can finally just take out
Good morning.
this thief right here.
Yes.
You could also wait for 1 more turn actually, because this thief will just go over here right beside Minerva, and you could target them. So we got that item, the special blade. So, I mean, you could use that if you want to. But I'm just gonna save it for the last, just for the meme, I guess. And now we have the last thief left. Also, if any of your units die, your base score is gonna go down. Yes, I did test that out as well. So we're gonna use Fortifying Horn. We're gonna use Special Seal, a Special Blade. And we're gonna end this off with the Special of Summer Ilger. So, you know, you could do those things. And that's basically it. So you don't really need any kind of expensive skill inheritance or any kind of expensive sacred seal for this, and that is it. You get the score of 310, which is as much as we can get as free-to-play players when we don't have a Resonance or Harmonized Hero. So that's the first solution, so you could definitely do this, and you could get the general idea. It's really, really easy. Just use the items you get, that's all you have to do. And now for the second solution, we have got Altina. So Altina was given out in April. So many people do still have her, and she's just gonna be doing the job what Summer Ilger did. That's basically it. And Legendary Ike is gonna be doing the job which Air did in the previous solution. So you can use that. And we have got Peony here and Air at last. So you just need Deathblow 3 Sacred Seal on your Ike, and that's it. So then that's to get the kill on the first Green Thief. The slot A of Ike is open in case you want to run that on slot A. If you need the attack. Basically, Ike should have 58 attack in the player phase with that death blow. So that's basic you need.
The glimmer of life.
And we begin with this, and we basically want to take out this Green Thief, but once again, we're going to be requiring Peony's Flower of Joy here. So we're going to dance, and we're going to take out this Infantry Boots.
The glimmer of life.
And now we just take out this Green Thief from over here so that Peony's Flower of Joy gives the buff to Ike, which is what you need for taking out that Green Thief right there. So even though they're called Infantry Boots, it does work on all units, of course, if you use the Arena Assault item. I mean, this item isn't really all that good in Arena Assault, I'd say. So you want to take out this Thief, get the Dancer's Veil, use that, bingo, and you take out this guy. So we can just dance up our Air and get this Thief,
Yes.
of course. So we get those two items, and now we just use them. Get the Twin Blades, get the Fortifying Horn. That Fortifying Horn actually might be a bait because you know, Luke can panic you, so you gotta watch out for that, I guess. But we're gonna be finishing this off right here, so it doesn't even matter. So that's gonna be your second solution with Altina. Now, in case you don't have Peony, you could actually use a unit who has got Reposition. You reposition your Air and attack this Green Thief. You take out this Green Thief and basically have the same formation. But the thing is that you need to make sure that your unit who's gonna be like in the first position can actually enemy phase Luke, because Luke has got Rowdy's Sword, which is a brave weapon. And he also has Panic Ploy, and he has got Fire Boost. So you're essentially dealing with a 70 attack red unit here. So you cannot really buff up your unit, of course, because who's gonna prevent the 72 HP Panic? So you just want to have a unit who could deal with Luke if you don't have Peony, if you fought it off Peony. But like pretty much everyone has Peony, so that's that. For the third solution, I've got a 4-star Nisala. You know, everyone can get this from Grail Shop, and Alphonse, everyone has this, and nobody can actually fodder off Alphonse, thank God. So you could definitely use him. You just need to have attack +3. Peony and Air, just like always, don't need to have anything. And Nisala needs to have Suspiro too. If you have a 4-star Nisala, that is. If you have a 5-star one, then he already has like 46 attack, I think, at 5-star. So that is more than enough with Suspiro 2 to just ruin the lives of those thieves. And of course, you need the speed to double those thieves. So you basically need to have like 43 speed to double those thieves. And you could easily get that through this. He's effectively gonna get like 49 attack from my calculation after the bonus stats. So that's gonna be it. And let's begin.
Shall we?
So we can begin by just taking out this obstacle as per usual. And taking out this Green Thief because he's the pretty much the closest to the escape. And we do not want these to escape. So you're gonna do this. And if you have Tibarn, I guess you could use him in place of Alphonse, and he'll be able to transform then. And Flower of Joy buff here does help, because we get that kill and get the elixir.
Cheer me on.
And we basically have Naysala here.
That one? Really?
So now we're gonna use the infantry boots. And
Splendid.
that is gonna be enough to reach this blue thief, as you can see, and we pretty much get the exact lethal because this is gonna do 58 damage. So 4-star Naysala does have it to take out these guys. And Gale Force doesn't work, so keep in mind, you don't need Gale Force on your Naysala for doing this. And as I said, you need to make sure that your unit can enemy phase if you're using a reposition unit in place of Puny. Okay, while talking, I actually messed this up. You actually need to use your Dancer's Veil. I actually messed this up. Oh my god. Can you believe it? I messed this up, so like after taking out that thief, you need to dance up your Naysala and basically go from there. Right now, we have a 50% chance of having Naysala get that dance. So I'm not sure if he's gonna get that. And he's gonna get that. Okay, so even though I messed it up, it did work out. So just make sure to not mess it up like me. I'm really tired at this point, but just do not mess up because you have limited attempts, keep in mind. So we're gonna take out this red thief. And we're gonna use Special Blade. Blazing Wind that thief. Get the buff. And do not use Fortifying Horn if you are meaning to enemy phase Luke. Once again, I repeat. Because that guy has Panic Ploy. So that's gonna be the third solution. And that's basically it. Now let's talk about what I feel about this game mode. So that is the solution, you know, you could get 310 at least. As a free-to-play player, you're gonna be going up to like internal of 4. So that's good, I think. 1000 rank, so that's pretty good, I'd say. Because many people are simply not gonna be playing this game mode because it doesn't give you orbs. So there's really not much incentive for those people. And that's basically the problem with this game mode, that the rewards are so underwhelming that it doesn't really incentivize for you to pull up these like harmonizing heroes. It's a complete trap. Because whatever rewards you're going to be getting, that's fine. I don't think you need to go out of your way to get the harmonized heroes, unless you're a whale, of course, and you already spent that much money on the game. Because it's really not worth it unless you like that harmonized unit and you just get them. But as I'm saying, like, going out of your way, do not fall into that trap, because many people I know might just think that they need the harmonized hero for this brand new game mode, and that's exactly what the company wants, for you to pull these units. So you shouldn't, you know, go out of your way to get that unless you want the scoring. But in my opinion, it's really not worth it to spend that many orbs to get the harmonized heroes just so that you could get some blessings, some feathers, toilet papers, or whatever this game mode gives you, and Dragonflowers. Really not worth it when you compare the cost and the value of orbs compared to these, you know, items and currencies you're going to be getting. It's really not worth it. So this is basically goes into the whole pay to win and hardcore monetization which FEH has been doing this year. I thought they would stop because the pandemic is here, you know, and many people have lost their job, many people have their salaries reduced, you know, people don't, and economies in general over the world have just been crashing. So this kind of pay to win mode, I was really not expecting that, but it's really pay to win. It's probably the worst offender out of all of the game modes because of how, like, how trapful this is, as I'm saying, because those harmonized heroes don't serve any other purpose outside of this game mode and limited hero battles. So, like, is it really worth it? I don't think so. As long as it's possible, I'll try to make these free-to-play guides. We're only going to be able to get the max score which you could get without a harmonized hero. So that's something we have to keep in mind and work with, but I'm fine with that, honestly. I think that this game tries way too hard for making its players think that they want the top rewards, and many people fall into that trap and end up spending way more resources than what they should for exchange for that resource. Like, should you plus and merge a unit for arena, you know, like for arena, for example, if you have, like you want to get the crown, I want to get the 60th crown here. So should I plus and merge a Drog for just for this? No, I'm just gonna get like extra 1 orb That's it. Why should I do that? I mean, I'll lose the crown, but I'm fine with that. It's just a PNG at the end of the day if you're not really going after all the crowns. But that's what I mean. Like, this game tries to make it so that you want to get the top rewards, but it's not always necessary. Once again, I just want to make this clear. If you are going for the top ranks and you enjoy that, then yeah, good for you. I'm not stopping you, but I'm just saying for the general people that I know who play this game, because I've been in the community, I've read the comments, tweets, and all of the things which people who interact with me tell me. So that's just what I want to say. Honestly, I'm really disappointed with this game mode because, as I said, this game mode doesn't last very long. You just have to use 2 minutes of your time and just plan out how you want to take out the thieves. You want to check the sacred seals, of course, and that's it. That's really it. You don't have to engage with the guardians or the bodyguards, whatever they are called. So that's gonna be my thoughts, and yeah, I hope they can make a fun game mode or something like that once in a while. The worst thing is that Allegiance Battles is gonna be run every other week now. They have said that in the notification board, even though we could see 4 of them at the same time. So that basically means that we're going to be getting less orbs because Allegiance Battles does have an orb week. So if Allegiance Battles is going to be run every other week, then we're going to be missing out on those orbs, or at least we're going to be getting them late. In a sense, we're just kind of losing the orbs just from the existence of Resonant Battles, and that's kind of yikes from me, I would say. So this game mode doesn't really provide any kind of like challenge from its gameplay. The only challenge is getting the Harmonized Heroes, and in my opinion that's the worst kind of challenge because it's not skill based. It's how many orbs and how much money you could spend, or how good of your luck is, which is not something you could control or strategize when it's all up to the gacha and Russian roulette. So yeah, this game mode is probably one of the worst ones, I'd say. And the reason why I think this game mode is not really that fun is that it just shuts down many of the strategies. Like, you cannot use Gale Force, you cannot abuse cavalry units and their movement, you cannot abuse Wings of Mercy, Desperation, Escape Route, because the Sacred Seal of the enemies heal you up, and you cannot use Gale Force because the special cooldown is going to be added to you, so you cannot really, just blitz through that with your Gale Force units, which can be really, really fun at times. So it just stops you from using those strategies, but even then, this doesn't really appear to be that challenging. You just have to bring like a unit who can destroy these low defense and high HP thieves, and that's it. That doesn't really take much, honestly. And again, you cannot use Dagger Breaker. I'm just putting it out there. Many people might just inherit, Dagger Breaker from poor Kagero who's gonna die, but Dagger Breaker doesn't really work on colored thieves. It only works on colorless thieves. So just keep that in mind. You don't really need Dagger Breaker for this. So yeah, that's gonna be my thoughts on this game mode. I'd love to hear your perspective and your thoughts on this game mode as well in the comments. Share this video with your friends who are trying to do this Resonant Battles, and if they have some attempts left. And I want to thank all of my YouTube members for their support, and if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. Helps me tremendously. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because YouTube sub boxes are about as fun to deal with as this game mode is. So with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.